On March 12, China's top legislature adopted a law on promoting ethnic unity. Since its inception, this law has only one purpose: to ensure that all ethnic groups develop and prosper in the big family of the Chinese nation. Even when the draft law was in deliberation, patients with Xinjiang paranoia relapsed. They started to fabricate lies about China and labeled what China did as forced assimilation. As a Uyghur girl born and raised in Yili, Xinjiang, I just want to ask those who wrote articles with the lies, are you sure it's the case? If this is forced assimilation, I'm grateful to it. The turning point of my life happened in 2011. That year, I was qualified for a special government program. It's called 内出班 in Chinese, or Special Junior High Programs in Xinjiang. It's an education support initiative for 6th graders in areas which teaching facilities and personnel lag behind, particularly in rural and pastoral areas. You have to pass the exams to be admitted. Those with good academic performances will get a chance to further study in a prestigious senior high school in economically developed regions, which means a greater chance to get enrolled in an esteemed university. I was one of the lucky students. 3 years later, I boarded a train heading to Zhuhai, East China's Guangdong, to study at such a prestigious senior high school. In Zhuhai, among my classmates, there were those who spoke Uyghur, Kazakh, and Mongolian from all over Xinjiang, as well as local Guangdong kids who spoke Cantonese and Mandarin. We attended classes together, ate together, and chatted together about our hometowns. It was also there that I met a teacher who had the biggest impact on my life. She taught me more than just what was in the textbooks. I often wonder, without that chapter in my life, would I be the same person I am today? I don't know the answer, but what I do know is this. I am very grateful to those days, grateful to the education program, grateful to all the teachers and classmates I met, and grateful to the younger me who studied so hard. If this is what they call forced assimilation, I truly think it. Some people may ask, why would you learn Mandarin? Are you forced to get blended in? Let me tell you another story. I have loved learning English since I was a child. When I was little, I worked hard because I wanted to get a sum up from my teachers. As I grew older, I understood more. If you want to connect with the wider world, if you want to have more opportunities, you need to master this language. So I went to university and pursued my bachelor's degree in English. Now I can use English to make friends from all over the world, to understand what's happening in different countries, and to fight for more job opportunities, and even to tell true stories about ourselves to those who don't really understand us. You see, I learned English to go further. I learned Mandarin for the same reason. If a Uyghur child only knows the Uyghur language, her world might stop at her own hometown. But if she also masters Mandarin, she can go to Beijing, Shanghai, or Guangzhou. She can go to the best universities in the country. She can communicate, cooperate, and compete with young people from all over China. This isn't assimilation, this is a choice. A choice to give yourself more possibilities. Now, it's my turn to ask a question. If a Hispanic child grows up in America, she might speak Spanish at home. But what language does she use when learning math and science at school? Would anyone call that forced assimilation? No. Everyone understands that it's to give her a broader future. Why is it connected with forced assimilation when it comes to us, Uyghur students? The truth is, your so-called caring for us is robbing us of opportunities. Opportunities to participate in the economy, to develop, to get our voice heard. So, whenever some Western media and politicians say, China is forcibly assimilating people in Xinjiang, I really want to ask, do you truly care about us? If you do, why can't you see our smiles when we get into good universities and find well-paid jobs because we have learned Mandarin? If you do, why can't you see people like me who left Xinjiang to further study and return with broader horizons, well-equipped knowledge to build our hometown? If you do, why would you twist a policy and a law that give our opportunities into something horrible and sensational? Seemingly, you are speaking for Xinjiang. But in reality, you are creating obstacles for us. People like me, my peers, and ordinary people in Xinjiang. You are pulling us away from what really matters, how to develop ourselves and how to make our hometown a better place, and dragging us into endless, exhausting vortexes of explaining things and clarifying false accusations. This isn't caring for us, this is exploitation. Just as adopting the law on promoting ethnic unity and progress, our country, our people are focusing our energy on business that really matters. A better life, a more prosperous country, and solutions to problems facing the entire humanity. This is the real China, this is the real Xinjiang, and this is what we really are. I have some sincere advice to those who care about Xinjiang. If you want to know whether we are doing well, what we are thinking, and what we are doing, then come and see for yourselves. See what Xinjiang is really like. If you truly care about China's ethnic minorities, put aside any presumptions or second-hand evidence before you write your academic reports or news stories. Have a field trip and talk to people face to face. My name is Nafisa. I come from Yili. I am an Uyghur girl. I am grateful to everything in my past life journey and grateful to every place I was able to go thanks to my fluency in Mandarin and English. This is my story, and it's also the story of many young people from Xinjiang.